Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode 3 of Rivet Games' excellent Glasgow to Edinburgh route. Yeah, we are on part 2 of looking at some of the stations, and we are here at Falkirk. I think I've pronounced that wrong. Let's go have a look at the sign. Falkirk High. Falkirk High. I do apologise if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. You can see one platform's longer than the other. Oh, it's got a car going around the car park. We saw something similar to that on the Island Line, the up-to-date Island Line, didn't we? Cars go around the car park by the pier. I can't remember if they did it at any of the other stations or not. So I think only that platform over there is longer, where this one is shorter, because I think they both end by the bridge there. I'll check that out later. There's no advertisement on the advertisement board here, which is a shame. Rivet Games could have advertised some of their other routes. You know, you could have the Island Line, the Island Line updated, and this route. Or they could have done some of the other routes that they've done abroad. Or they could have just got a Scotrail. I'm sure Scotrail would give them permission to use one of their posters advertising Scotrail. Oh, it's hiding down there. Get the graffiti up on the walls there. We can't go to that little bit of waiting room there. You can see the cars go around the roundabout there as well. There it goes. Oh, looked like he skidded there a bit, didn't it? We've got a waiting room here. We've got a scenario that starts here as well. This is the ticket office. We've got a vending machine which you can't actually see the products. It's not that hard to put some drinks and crisps in there, Rivet, so you know, you could have done that. It's a bit lazy on your part. Can't go out the door there. These doors don't open. So come back out here. A map there, and you can see where we are. We're here. Next station we're going to look at is Croy, before going down to Glasgow Queen Street. A poster there as well. As far as we can go here. I think it's only red doors you can go through. At that point, they might as well have just made that one a red door as well, isn't it? Sure, that's just the... Yeah, it's just the other side there, so they might as well have just made both of them a red door, really, shouldn't they? Or made any difference. Got a waiting room here. And another one here. Oh, and this platform is slightly longer than that one. I thought they both ended on the bridge. My mistake. Oh, we've got some steps here that we can't go up. Glad to see these are working properly. Got a train due in about 30 seconds going up to Edinburgh Waverley. Let's go up here. See into people's gardens here. A few bungalows and houses. waiting room here. Again, they could have put a poster there. Even if it was a repeat of one of these, they could have put a poster there. Just more laziness, really. If that door's open, and you know, this door should be open as well, really. Oh, that's the ramp, isn't it, for the for disabled people with wheelchairs or people with huge buggies, help to get on the train. Although I never needed help when I had a huge buggy. I mean, I had calling out Croy and Glasgow. It's not stopping at the other ones. Oh, there's the Edinburgh train. I never really had help or needed help when my daughter was in a buggy and I have suitcases and bags everywhere. So all Glasgow Queen Street, Glasgow Queen Street, Glasgow Queen Street. So we'll go to Glasgow Queen Street on this one. Oh, is there anything in there? Oh yeah, bagpipes. And that's Falkirk High. I'll post here as well. Got some more bungalows down there. That's a rather long, rather big goalpost there for a garden in a bungalow. It's as big as a bungalow. Well, let's go over to Croy. So here we are at Croy. Is there a bridge yeah, there's a bridge at the end. Let's start here at the main building. You've got the ticket office here. It's not a red door, so we can't get through. Shame it's not a green door. Then I could use the song from the song Green Door from Shaky Stevens as a soundbite. There's the waiting room as well. Did I do that? Yeah, I did that. Excuse the yawning. I've been in bed most of the day because I've had a really bad migraine. And I know my daughter wants to see this when she comes later, so if I do it then and then do a video for it, it's not going to be a first reaction, is it? So I need to do this now so it's recorded, so when I show her it won't ruin anything for the video. Here comes the train. It's a shame these trains won't be as an overlay for the Cathcart Circle line. I know they said you can put in yourself a scenario planner, but not all of us know how to do the scenario planners. So it'd be nice if they'd put in. Let's go to Glasgow Queen Street, which is our next stop. It's a nice place. Obviously, I don't know the accuracy of the station and that because I've never been here before. So when's the next train? 44. Ah. Yeah, I'm not waiting that long. Gonna say, if there's another train coming soon after I finish on the other side. I'd call that. Oh, I hear a plane. But I don't see a plane. There's the moon. What's the point? Like I've said in previous routes, what's the point of putting the noise of a plane in if you're not actually going to show the plane? This lift don't work either. I didn't realise that. There's a lift there. And it doesn't work. So, not all the lifts work. The glass lifts don't work, and the lifts at Croy don't work. I thought all the lifts were going to work. That's a bit fucked up. If you're going to advertise that working lifts, then every station should have lifts that work. That's just fucking laziness. No, that's pissed me off. If you're going to say you're going to have fucking working lifts, then every fucking lift work. Not just pick and choose which fucking station you have it on. That's just fucking laziness. Oh, second train going to Ola. If I pronounced that right. You know, I don't think I'd swear much in this video. In looking at the stations on this video. I thought it would be just full of high praise from all the screenshots that I've seen. And what I've heard about it. But no, that's pissed me off, that's not right. You're gonna have lifts working, have it work on every fucking station. And that includes the glass lifts as well. Oh no, you can't go up. Now, that would have been nice. You can do that in some of TSW routes. You can go up the stairs, across the bridge, and down the other stairs. As you can see over there. That would have been nice to do. So you have two ways. Again, that wouldn't have taken too much time to allow that. Just to go up the stairs, across the bridge, and down the other side. Okay, just more fucking laziness on Rivet's part. Look, I can hear the plane. Can't see a plane. If I put plane sounds in, then at least have a fucking plane flying over. Another train coming in. Let's go over to Glasgow Queen Street. So here we are at Glasgow. It's a brand new. Just push me away. Why don't you just go fucking round me, you twats? It's brand new. We can't get out. I can't. You could at least have let us. Oh, come on. You could at least have let us go on the forecourt. You know, you did at Edinburgh. So why not here? That makes no fucking sense.
Hey.
You can't go in the waiting rooms here either. I know you got the you got the lower station, Edinburgh Circle line in it in Glasgow. There's Glasgow Tube. More laziness. Yeah, you got. That's the lower level, isn't it? You could at least let us through this bit here.
Hey.
Well, okay, I've fallen off the platform here. Is it really like there's nothing there? Wouldn't there be like a gate there, or a fence, sorry, there? Is that something that Rivet's missed out, or is that actually like that in real life? Now, if you've been to this station, please let me know. Okay, that one turns off after Croy to go to... Hello? Hello? Sorry if I mispronounced that. So that turns off here. You don't see that on the map, yet you see this bit here between Glasgow and Bishopsbridge. Unless that's... this bottom bit is where the garage is. Maybe. And that won't explain that top bit there. Where the line divides and comes off the line that you're on, they should show it on the map like they've done here. So you can see where all the different lines go off to. I'm not saying show the whole thing, just show the little bit like they've done on above here.
Hey.
There's not a lot to show here, really. What I would have liked to have seen, which I was hoping they would do, but knew they wouldn't, was do a line. I'm pretty sure you can go from Glasgow Queen Street to Glasgow Central on the train. If I'm wrong, then okay, my bad. You obviously can't do that, but you know, if I'm right in that is a thing, then you know that would have been a cool little feature to put in, so that you can drive a train from Glasgow Queen Street to Glasgow Central. I'm sure I'm going to get copyrighted for that. When you walk away from it, it should start. Okay, I don't know where that lift goes, but it's not working. Let's see, if you don't go anywhere, then it's not going to work, is it? There's another lift there for something. Probably, I think that might go down to the lower levels. Like the tube line. A scenario that starts here. Another map. So it started well over on the Edinburgh end, but seems to have got lazy as they've gone along. But we do now have 2 Scottish routes in TSW, and we do have 2 Glasgow stations. It's just a shame that those 2 stations aren't linked together. There's not much to really show on this station because, you know, you can't go through the barriers. Really bad. That you should be able to see that clearly. That's really bad that that's blurred out like that. That's another thing that's fucking stupid. That's North Hangover Street, I think. Cathedral Street, George Square, toilets, left luggage and lost property, and something about a waiting room and disable access. That shouldn't be blurred out like that. That should be, you should be able to see that clearly. That's stupid as well. That's wrong. Oh, North Hangover Street. You can see it a bit more clearly here, but still, it's blurred. It shouldn't be blurred. That should be clear. And it would be nice if, even if we can't go down the stairs, that's fine, but at least walk around, be able to walk around the concourse bit. There's a waiting lounge and disabled toilets. A train coming in. I mean, you could have opened that as a waiting room. I think that's where the tickets, maybe the ticket offices as well. So you could walk in there and have a look around. You could put collectible in there. There's no red doors to go through here. I mean, you could walk through here and add one of those doors. Maybe that one over there is a red door for a collectible. It's just stupid. Now that train's just come in. Why are the emergency door? Why are the doors closing? Why are all the doors closing and being locked? They should stay open until it's ready to leave. That's another problem in. I think that's a TSW problem, a DDG problem, more than a Rivet Games problem. Yeah. Well, that concludes this episode. Started off so well, didn't it, in part 1? Like, comment and subscribe. Hit the bell notification to get up to date with all future content. And I'll see you in episode 4, where we look at the announcement system and check that out. Because they don't really go through much of that in the training video, did they? So yeah, we'll have a look at that in episode 4. See you then. Goodbye for now, and take care.